Oh boy, that choir is loud. But, well, here we are once again, and unfortunately, we have to witness. Unfortunately, the first thing we see is Sepon. That's already telling of how bad of a situation we're in. Ow. But, yeah, without any further ado, it can't be that bad, right? I'm not gonna cry after this. This is crazy talk. That's crazy. That's normal. Surrounded by the familiar sights and sounds of the forest of Zinkenstill, the captain understands that this must be a dream. Within the dream, a young captain sits on a tree stump, weeping freely as Viren speaks kind words of comfort. I know you're lonely without your dad. It isn't just that. Are you mad that he left you here by yourself? Oh, hey Zetsu, how you doing? Yeah, I saw you streaming, but I'm like, I had to get ready. But hope your time zone, hope you're doing good, hope you're doing well. Take care, good luck. Yeah, I get that. It's his fault you're lonely. He got a right to be angry. The more you care about someone, the madder they can make you, huh? Yeah. And you're mad at yourself for feeling that way. I get it. I really do. I'm your partner, so I know where you're coming from. Viren wipes away the tears that come rolling down the captain's cheek. There seems to be no end to them. As the child's sobs finally begin to subside, a voice, somehow both familiar and unfamiliar, calls out to them. Sing? Oh, Orologia. Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you two. Deciding that there's no need for undue caution in this dream world, the captain looks up at the approaching figure and nods. Let's head home, shall we? I baked cookies as a little treat today. We should enjoy them while they're still nice and hot. I went grocery shopping today and I forgot to buy macadamia cookies. No. Ooh, then we'd better hightail it back. Come on, Captain. Yes, it'd be a shame if they got cold. Would you like tea or hot milk to drink with your snack? Drawn to the intentionally cheerful voice, the captain stands and takes its owner outstretched hand. I'm really glad you were around to find and console the captain, Viren. Being alone when you're missing someone just makes it hurt even more. Despite the hand's soothing warmth, the captain can't help but voice the sudden question that comes to mind. Oof! Bro, man, what the fuck? Of course he does! The whole reason he left was for your sake, after all. That being said, I'll have you know I love you just as much. Hey, no fair trying to one-up me, Logia. I love you too, Captain. You know, well, and don't you forget it. Thoroughly cheered up, the captain promises never forget as they head down the road towards their home together. In this way, the dream continues to pass lazily and peacefully by. I'm fine, thank you. Will that be me at the end of stream? Hopefully. That darn fever isn't going down, huh? Think the captain's gonna be okay?
心配だね。
I hope so.
回復魔法が得意なこと
I saw they had a healing magic expert and a doctor both come for an examination. Oh, I know them. Fifth and, Nehan. Mugid's friends, right?
そうそう、その
Yeah,
二人
those two.
頼りになる
He always talks about how reliable they are.
きっと団長さん
I'm
の
sure the
具合
captain
も
will
良く
feel
な
better
るんじゃ
again
ない
in no
かしら。
time.
元気になるまでの間
I'd like to lighten the
少
captain's
しで
load
も
as
団
much as
長さん
possible
が楽になるよう
until
に
the illness passes.
お手伝い
So let's do whatever we can to lend a hand.
ネクタル
You'll help too, won't you, Nectar? Uh-oh.
ネクタル
Nectar? Are you okay? Skadaja! Insolence. No. No. This isn't my anger. Skadaja. What's happening to you?
やはりか
So, I was right. The effects are already beginning to manifest. Fediel? Do you know what could be causing this?
こなたの同格
A
存在
terrible
の
faux
失態
pas by our equal.
あり得たが
Veiled possibilities of what could have been are now seeping into the sky realm. Since the two dragons are the backbone of this world, I assume they might be susceptible to the influence of the enroaching alternate routes.
フェディエル
Fediel,
我は
please
我の
stop.
我を
Stop.
よくこらえたぞ
You've done well to
こなた
endure.
の封を得る
Rest assured that once my seal is applied, you will be cut free from such transformation. Placing her hand on Skathacha's forehead, Fediel recites a short incantation, sending the dragon into a peaceful slumber.
さて
It would be rather tedious and slow to place individual seals on each of the two dragons. Perhaps I should simply put all the creatures of this realm to sleep instead of being selective. The situation certainly sounds serious. Can I aid you in any way? We six dragons will resolve this disturbance. You need only be patient until we have fulfilled our duty. Understood. But if you do find yourself in need of assistance, please don't hesitate to contact me. Spoken like a true Dragonian. Consider that determination assistance enough. Now then, while causality is still functioning properly, it would probably be wise for me to convene like our equals. That's it? What?
Your wait is over. We have returned.
Hey again, Lure. So, I see. How fares the singularity? Pity. Aside from a high temperature caused by the massive influx of power from the boundary, there appears to be no issue. However, regret. For a frail mortal, such a fever must be agonizing. It pains my heart to witness. Be that as it may, we still need the assistance of those beings of the sky realm, with influence allowing them to draw power from the boundary. The heart of Orologia has been broken, and as a result, a large number of simulations, so-called failed possibilities, are on the verge of bleeding into this world. In order to end this threat, we must eliminate those possibilities together with the personality of Orologia, who is inextricably intertwined with them. However, any sort of interference between wedges would prove fatal to the sky realm in its current distorted state.
A terrible shame. Who reduced to making mortals dirty their hands in our mess?
Seeing as how they'll be facing Logia, the wedge who controls causality, they're gonna need the power of the boundary real bad. Eternity. Indeed, as all time exists concurrently on the other side. Is Logia the one who sent the boundary's power flowing into the singularity? So it seems. Understanding the limitations in place, Orologia took action so as to perish alongside the failed possibilities. Anguish. It is truly regrettable that we must place such a heavy burden upon the beings of this realm.
Had our personalities come into existence even a moment sooner, we may have been able to spare Orologia as well.
Orologia knew that just as well as we do, and still judged that this was the best course to put things on.
How lamentable. I would like to tell that fool to rely on us a little more. However, as usual, Orologia is currently in the state of being everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
Proof that Orologia is still in control. Otherwise, he would not have to look far. On top of being the first to gain a personality, Logia spent all that extra time inside simulations. Compared to that, all of our experiences are a drop in the ocean. I'd be tired too. Regret. Orologia is yet another victim of the twisted creation of this realm. Perhaps. However, I imagine that Workaholic could have still ended up on this path one way or another. Finally. What is that supposed to mean? I just got... Oh, wait. I've just come from subduing one of the true dragons. I was simply doing my job. So, the true dragons are feeling the effects too. Yes, as Orologia weakens, the failed possibilities that the wedge has amassed are beginning to seep into this world. As beings who influence the Sky Realm and are in turn influenced by it, we wedges and true dragons are particularly susceptible to them. Unlike us, the true dragons will be unable to escape the influence of the failed possibilities. Assistance. Then it stands to reason that we should begin by providing them relief.
Should we put the true dragons to sleep and cast a magic circle over the skies to maintain just their functions?
Just setting that up would be easy as pie.
But the Grim Basin won't play nice. Since it exists to divide the Sky Realm, it would probably affect the circle too.
Concerned. Given the current situation, there is a high probability that such a strategy will fail. Always these vestiges of the astrals. The power of separation and rejection lies within Kamizumi. In his prime, he could have used his ability to control the Grim Basin.
But there's nothing for it now.
Kamizumi isn't a wedge anymore.
If only he could use his pact with the girl of the gate to finish his original self out of the boundary.
Hypothesis. Area retains the most power from the time of creation. Of course the cat. Duty. I believe she would, in theory, be in the best position to guide Kamizumi.
If this is Area we're talking about,
you'll have to hope that mortals are successful in the endeavor. Under the circumstances, I suppose that is our only option.
Indeed. Let us pray that they do well.
If a magic circle ends up being out of the question, we will simply have to guide the failed possibilities here, give them substance, and make them manifest before us.
Yes! Very good! I, Willness, shall take on the manifestations of the failed possibilities.
Responsibility. Taking all our abilities into account, Fediel and Luo should be the ones to guide them.
want me to help out too?
No. We cannot predict how the manifestations of the failed possibilities will behave.
It would be safer to have Wilnus, Galleon, and Wandus wait in the wings, should the unexpected happen. Okay. Then, I'll be on the same team as Will and Lilian.
Now then, let us try to bring the failed possibilities under control as best we can. Therio, come with me.
I believe it is you who will be coming with me, Luo.
It's dragon time! And they're gonna dragon all over the place. As the powers of light and darkness rage, the foreign strands gradually gathering in the skyline begin to take shape. Fusing together into an enormous mass, they take on the form of 6 dragons.
Here they come.
Do we have to watch their intros again? Okay. Bruh. Let's go, they can take him.
Well, this is less than ideal. They've taken the form of dragons, and 6 of them, no less.
If these are supposed to be failed possibility versions of us, they're a little bland.
Yeah, well, I'm just calling him out.
Unexpected. Their external appearance matters little. More importantly, improper. Seeking to destroy and rebuild the Sky Realm without regard for the lives that exist here now is unforgivable.
Yes, of course. But be that as it may, the Sky Realm will undoubtedly be affected just the same if we extend our full power.
Finding a middle ground will be tough, but this is a good chance to show what we're made of. Rejection. It seems you seek to consume the elements, but I shall not allow it.
Yeah, go get him, Galleon. Transforming into her dragon form, Galleon attempts to grab hold of Wilnus with her enormous paw.
Whoa now! If we allow them to go unchecked, the islands of this realm will come crashing down!
Yeah, Wilnus.
Playing defense can only take us so far. We better hop on the offensive.
Yeah, Wilnus. Hey. Okay, fine. Oh, there.
Stop that. Crush.
Up. Oh no, Galleon, that's an island! There's people on that island, no! You can't use island hurl so casually! Wilderness emits a deafening screech as it is flattened by the small island that Galleon creates and hurls its way. Oh, okay, Galleon created it. Okay, that's fine.
One down!
Wait, hold on.
One down! Who will be next?
Absurdity. For the sake of all lives in the Sky Realm, I shall reduce you to dust.
From high above the blinding black mist, Galleon's foot stomps down, attempting to crush Corvo with all the force of a mountain. Oh no. They're using elemental reactions.
What is a flame if it doesn't burn through all it touches? Drones? Yeah!
Yeah. Go show him who's boss, Wilness. Hey, there you go! Wilness unleashes a swirling ball of fire which consumes the dragon of Lucius, along with its cry of anguish.
Watch it, Wilness. The elements are becoming far too unstable.
Be careful not to destroy the barriers guiding the manifestations of the failed possibilities.
Oh, forgive me. It's quite a challenge to find the right balance.
As Wilness scratches his cheek sheepishly, in dragon form, Lucius's ashes swirl together and the wind dragon manifests once more. Uh-oh.
Troublesome. No matter how many times they are destroyed, they merely revive once more. Causality is probably starting to go haywire since Logia's down for the count, and wedges are vulnerable to the influence.
I suppose that serves as proof that these monstrosities were the rightful 6 dragons within their failed possibilities.
Blasted Ariar. She was entrusted with her role for this very moment. What could she be thinking?
The conflict rages on between the 6 dragons of reality and those born of the failed possibilities. Due to the breakdown of causality, what should have been a fairly one-sided battle is transformed into a far more arduous task. Oof. And yeah, where is Ariar? Never trust a cat! I'm fine. Thank you. Okay, so we're in flashback territory now? Or simulation city? This is a dream. Even understanding that fact, a scraped knee still hurts, and muddled clothes still elicit an oops. Clothes caked in dirt from playing outside, the captain guiltily returns home.
Welcome home, Captain. Where are Xing and Bjorn? And wasn't Aaron with you too?
Oh dear.
Your clothes are all dirty. Not to worry, I'll wash them for you. So go get changed. But first, you're not hurt, are you? Any bumps or bruises?
Nope, I'm fine. Thank you.
Thank goodness. But just for my own peace of mind, make sure to wash the dirt off your hands and feet. And check for scrapes, okay?
At Orologia's urging, the captain washes up and changes clothes before heading back out the door. Outside, Orologia has already started scrubbing the captain's muddy clothes on a washboard.
Oh, going back out to play? Have fun. Just be careful.
Seeing Orologia's cheerful wave, the captain pauses on the way out. What's wrong, Captain? Is this what having a mom is like? It's hard for me to say. Technically speaking, nothing is my mother. I mean, I guess you could consider Bahamut my parent, but still, a very negligent one. After thinking for a moment, Orologia pats the captain's head with a freshly dried hand. Either way, I think it's completely natural for you to want to see your mom.
After all, Aaron's mom and dad are both still around. You're bound to wonder why you're the only one who's different. Yes. I don't blame you. Okay. Now, keep in mind this is still a ways off. But I just might be able to pull some strings and find out how your mom felt about you. When that time comes, I'll do everything in my power to make it happen. That's a promise. Linking pinky fingers with Orologia, the captain nods earnestly in response. Dream or not, the captain is overcome with joy to have someone around to make such a promise. Shortly before the battle between the two sets of 6 dragons began. Back on the Grand Cipher, the captain is yet to awaken. Nectar? Is something wrong? Yes. Shinsha. Oh. As Nectar tries to respond, his figure suddenly collapses and loses its shape. Nectar? What happened, Nectar? Why'd you go all blobby? Wait. I am Nectar. Stay with us, Nectar. What do we do? Nectar, can you hear me? Nectar! Oh no. Having suddenly reverted to a slime-like form, both consciousness and color alike gradually drain from Nectar's body. Shinsha, this is bad! There's something wrong with Nectar! His color's all off! I don't understand. What's going on? Nothing like this has ever happened before. Not even during experiments at the Sky Sanctum. Nectar, pull yourself together! Uh-oh. No! With a sound akin to retching, Nectar's form suddenly increases in size, completely submerging the hallway. Uh-oh. She got slimed. Unable to maintain her ground in the flood of slime, Shinsha sinks beneath the surface and is swept down the corridor. Oh no! Shinsha! I've got to save her! Kushina attempts to scoop up Shinsha, but is instead carried away alongside her by the ever-growing pool of sludge.
What? Gray stuff.
Oh no, they got Mugen! Oh no, Mugen got them. Okay, good. Staring wide-eyed at the gray substance filling the area, Mugen spots the pair being swept away and hurries to rescue them. Good job, Mugen.
Shinsha, Kushina, you okay?
Thanks, Mugen.
Mugen, we've got an emergency on our hands. Nectar's everywhere.
Nectar everywhere? This gray. Oh, nectar?
That's right. It happened out of nowhere. Oh.
Following a thick, heavy sound, the slime expands once more, flowing through the hallway with great force.
Ah!
Mugen finds himself swept out onto the deck, but even with Shinsha, Kushina, and Ugusu in his arms, he manages to grab hold of a ledge just in time.
Shinsha, Kushina, Ukusu. You okay?
Thank you, Mugen. I thought it was all over for us. Look, nectar's flowing out of the Grand Cipher, too. At this rate, it'll spill all the way down to the bottom of the sky. Nectar. This sound. What is it, Neon? There's a chaotic noise coming from someone on the ship. Old sounds and new sounds are all mixing together, turning the melody into a jumbled mess. Bad news? Yes, very much so. The noise is swelling and running amok.
Okay.
Whoa! What the heck is all this?
Rio!
Hearing their friend shouting outside the room, Anrei and the others throw open the door to investigate. They emerge to find the hallway filled with grayish slime coming all the way up to Seifon's knees. What in the skies? This is the swelling sound I heard. It's obscuring the central melody, making it almost inaudible. Don't tell me this is happening all over the ship. Take that! Seifon draws his sword and slashes at the gray slime with a magic-infused swing. Looks like mixing in some magic will let attacks disperse it. So securing a path shouldn't be an issue. In that case, let's work to clear away this gray substance while searching for its source. You might want to stop by the captain's room on the way, just in case. Okay, sounds good. Rio, just behave yourself and follow me. I'll resist the urge to fight as well. One wrong move and you could end up opening a hole in the ship. Okay, fine. I'll be good. Meanwhile, the cat in the captain's room begins to claw at the door. Is something wrong, Kitty? Oh, he must want out. Here, I'll open the door for you. Huh? What's up, Lyria? The door won't budge for some reason. Do you think maybe something's blocking it from outside?
Why we have a look, see? Oh, you're right. Lyria, let's try pressing together on the count of 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no. Together they manage to force the door open, and immediately gray sludge begins to pour in through the gap. Oh no, close it, close it, close it!
What's all this goo?
For now, let's close the door. Hurry.
Good idea.
What is this stuff?
Looks like it's kind of jiggling on its own. Maybe it came from a slime?
So you're saying this is some part of gigantic slime? But then, why would it be on the ship?
Wow, the slime knocked.
No, Big Brother Seifon knocked. Has that gray ooze gotten in there? Oh, it's Seifon. Don't open the door.
Just a little bit that came in when we opened the door. Do you mean to say that the halls are filled with this gray stuff?
Oh, yes. According to Neon, the sound is originating from a central area, so it seems to have some sort of core. I can't hear you, Anrei.
We're heading that way to find out what all this is about.
Then I'll join you. Leave this to us. You stay there and look after the captain. Alright. Good luck. We'll have things cleaned up in a jiffy, so just hang in there. Well, I talked a big game, so I better deliver.
Did you just come out of that room, kitty? The cat leaps onto Toeian's shoulder and plops down, clearly settling in. What now? Should I just take it along? I think you probably can. Wait, can't Neon, like, sense it or something? The melody coming from it doesn't sound like that of an ordinary cat. Okay, there we go. That's no ordinary cat. Is that so? This furball? A cat's a cat. Isn't that right, kitty? Whoa, he hissed at me. Whoa, he hissed at me. What was that for? It certainly seems to have a great deal of pride. Well, whatever the case, let's be on our way. You've got to get to Nectar's core. Not that I have any idea how to put him back to normal once we do. Still, I think staying by his side is for the best. No, even if it's not, I just want to be there.
Mugen thinks so too. Alone when sick, not good. Mugen, go with Shinsha. Count on Mugen.
Sorry, Mugen. I appreciate it. I'm coming with you. Me too. I've got to tell Nectar to feel better. Nodding in unison, the four friends begin trudging back through the great slime in the direction they had come.
Yeah.
Okay, that's action noises. Seifon and company continue to advance, all the while slashing away at the grey slime that is gradually filling the ship. Oh, it's Mugen.
Everyone.
While on their way towards the source of the sound picked up by Neon, the Eternals happen upon Mugen and friends. Wait! Seifon! Don't cut Nectar! Huh? Nectar? Hang on, are you saying this grey stuff is... What do you mean? What happened? Nectar reverted to his original slime-like form all of a sudden. Then he turned all grey and blooshed out everywhere. So you're telling me all this grey sludge is Nectar's body? Let me get this straight. We're supposed to slash it, but also slashing it is no good. Uh-oh. Not to worry. Just keep hacking away until nothing remains but the core. But, Nectar... I'd like to argue, but did that voice just come from... The cat? The cat can talk? You fools. To think you failed to realize that you were in the presence of the one and only Ewiar this entire time. I must say, I'm disappointed.
Well, the Fire Eternal isn't here, so... She's the only one that has a chance of, like, meeting you.
Wait, what? Ewiar? Don't tell me... You're one of the 6 dragons? Indubitably, it is I, Ewiar the Emerald, the most magnificent of all the 6 dragons. Ewiar? Why would you tell us to slice up Nectar's body? He has currently lost control of his power due to the influence of countless failed possibilities. I imagine he was unable to process the massive amount of information pouring in. Quite pathetic, if you ask me.
Fucking hell, man. This fucking cat.
So, to save him, we need to prune away the garbled noise surrounding the central melody. Is that what you're saying? It seems at least one of you has her head on straight. Yes, leave only the core. Once we formed a connection with his core and returned him to his senses, we'll temporarily restore his original function. His original function? Yes. This will all have been pointless without it. Now hurry, and shave off everything but the core. If nothing is done, his body will continue to grow at an ever-increasing rate, filling not only the bottom of the sky, but the entire realm.
Seriously? Then it won't be long until the slimes cover the island where then it won't be long until the slimes cover the island where we've docked.
He possesses the power to destroy the entire sky realm. Now that you understand what we're up against, get to work! Chop chop! Hey, don't boss us around. You can help us out too, you know. We wedges can't interfere amongst ourselves without causing all sorts of issues. This is just how it has to be.
God damn it.
Really? Are you sure your meow's not just a worse than your bite? You really rub my fur the wrong way, you know that? Fine. If you insist, I'll do you the honor of lending a paw.
Oh, how so?
I'll pry him from the airship and force him out into the open.
I see. If you do that, we can resolve this without causing damage to the ship.
That's the idea. You're lucky to have me running the show.
So, after you peel him away, then it's time for us to take over. The hitch being that the closer we get to Nectar's core, the faster this ooze seems to grow.
That's true. Even if we can get to it, I'm not sure we'll be able to outpace the growth. Even with Mugen helping us?
Yes. I think even then we're not quite enough. If only Tia and Fior and Eita were here.
Short-staffed, are you? Then I suppose I can grant you special permission to use the world's greatest door.
A door? For instance, like Wandus's?
No, mine is far more spectacular. Now then, place a hand on my silky fur and imagine where you'd like the door to connect.
Tien. Fior.
Are we gonna see my boy? This is a door. It's a little different from Wandus's, though. So, that's the gist of it. Tien, Fior, Eita, we need your help.
Understood.
Sheesh. Sounds like things are going to get pretty messy.
I'm sorry, everyone. We'd really appreciate it if you could help us return Nectar back to normal. Don't worry about it. We're used to getting our hands dirty.
Shinsha, since you have a pact with Nectar, you can tell where his core is, correct?
Yes, and Ugusu and Kushina can too, through me. If it's the central source of the sound we need, I have a pretty good idea where it is as well.
We'll be counting on you all to guide us. Everyone else, make sure to listen closer to their instructions so we don't damage the core. Got it. Then, without further ado, let's get started. Right. Yeah, the gang's all here. Everyone is here.
Former wedge Kamuzumi, prepare to have that foolish form of yours sent flying.